Hello everyone, how are you today?
What?
How are you, Ray?
It's good. It's sunshine outside.
Sunny day, yeah. So, as we promised last week, today we're gonna talk about a new topic. It's called Tulip Mania.
Yes.
So, can I start with this one?
Sure, no problem.
Okay. So, Tulip Mania is the name we give to the first future crisis. Is the we can say it's the first financial crisis in history. It happened in Netherlands, in the place today is called also Holland. Holland, right? In the 17th century, let's say around 1624. Oh, 1634. Yeah. And in that moment, we have the age called the Dutch Golden Age.
Yes.
Dutch Netherlands was the richest country, the richest nation in the world in the 17th century. And because of that, many people, especially rich people, the richest of the richest, they want luxury, special goods, because they have the status. And one of those goods was the tulip. Do you know the tulip, the flower?
The flowers?
Yeah, actually today is a typical flower of Holland.
Lot of color, like red, yellow,
Right.
even black, I think.
Yeah. So this flower actually is not originally from Netherlands. I think, if I'm not wrong, it's from Turkish. Or oh no, sorry, Kazakhstan. But it's also Europe. Yeah, Kazakhstan. So many people, they began to bring this flower to the Holland market, to Netherlands, and rich people, they have demand for this flower, and they began to buy more and more. So because it was a luxury good, the flower price went up and up and upper, increased with the pass of the time, more and more and more higher. So one day it happened that one of those flowers got a virus, like the software virus.
Yes,
Okay. And as you know, when plants got virus, they change internally but also externally. And one of the external changes was some like very beautiful lines. So this tulip, I don't really know the name, but it's like a scientific name for this tulip. It was very special because even it has the virus inside, it looks really beautiful. And that tulip became the most valuable tulip in that moment. So many rich people, they want this good, this, like, let's say, like treasure. And the price of that tulip increased more and more. But the normal tulip, it's supposed not to be increased, but it also increased
because all the product goes up.
Yeah,
Price goes up.
Yeah. The virus one pushed the other tulips to grow, to increase the price. But what is the problem? Well, because of this future increase in the prices, many people began to speculate.
Yes.
And in that moment began to work what we call future markets.
Yes.
So it was the first time we can see the future markets. So I don't know if you want to explain what is a future market.
It's okay. Just now we don't have the real goods, but in the future they may have the goods with a contract
and with a price,
future
price.
Yeah. If the price is variable, it's worse, and the price will go down.
Right.
Yes. If the demand is going down, I think that the price is also will falling.
Right. So this is one of the first cases of formal future prices, future contracts, but this time with a natural resource, a plant or a flower. And actually it's very risky because you are setting the future price for a flower that lasts many years to grow, especially tulip. Some of the people, they they last all their life just to grow one tulip.
Yes.
So it was a really risky business. So after this future market begins to work, many people who didn't really understand the tulip business, they began to speculate with the future markets. So let's say the price got higher, increased more and more, but all these exchanges were just papers.
Yes.
They were not even exchanging the flowers or the bulbs, the seeds, the bulbs. So that was the problem. And the second problem is all these people, they were not expert in the bulb or tulip business. They just want to earn money in the future. Speculators.
In general speaking, they just buy or sell with a piece of paper.
Right. Yes. Right. Exactly. And the other problem is, let's say every good has an intrinsic value. Intrinsic value or value. And as we know, value is different as price. Value is what the customer or the user gets for this good. What can you give me? For example, if I buy a new cell phone, well, maybe it can give me a lot of happiness, satisfaction, comfortable, blah, blah, blah. Value, different as price. So in this case, the tulip value was, for example, if we can put a number, 20, but the price was like 600.
Yes.
So that difference, it was too risky. So at the end, in February of 1637, the crack happened, the collapse. The tulip price collapsed, and the tulip price passed from being very high price to be a very, very low price. So it was a sudden movement.
Yes. So at that time, people suddenly find the market, no people want to buy it because the price is too high. And for the normal people,
even the richest one.
Yes. For the normal people thinking, okay, I can reduce maybe a little bit price, I'm going to sell it. Also, no people want it.
Right.
I think, okay, maybe I can break even. I don't want to make money. I also don't want to lose money. I sell it. Still, no people want it. Okay, other things.
I lower the price.
Maybe I can lower down the price a little bit. I just do a little bit lower the price. I lower the money a little bit. I'm going to
I still sell it. But now you want it.
Nobody want it. So until the price sharply going down, until the people want to buy it, you just said maybe the high price maybe 600.
Right.
It's continue falling down maybe 20 or
even less.
Right.
No, almost zero actually.
Yes.
At that moment.
Yes, and the people getting it, and the price going stopped.
Yeah.
So this is, I think maybe it's first crash in the market, in the future market.
Yeah, as I know, before February 1637, one of the producers of this flower, he made an auction, and the auction, you give the highest price for a product, and many people assist to this auction, and he sell various types of tulips, of these flowers, in a very, very high price, even higher than the highest prices in that moment. So after that day, he, let's say, he set the new price, but it was too high. So after that moment, as you say, nobody wants to buy tulips anymore, and the price decreased until almost zero.
So this story may teach us every price they have the market for the demand and the supply. With the demand and supply, too much demand, less supply, the price going too high.
Yeah.
And if one day in the market no people want to buy it, which means the demand decrease or maybe going to down to the zero, the price also will be cracked.
Exactly. Yeah, and we can see many cases actually. Like this is called the economic or financial bubble. Right? For example, the subprime bubble in the United States. the real estate bubble in Japan, and recently, and very important, the Bitcoin bubble.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Same thing, same thing. The structure, it will still maintain, it will keep the same. So that's why we think it's important to know and understand the past in order to also know what's your next movement or maybe predict a little bit what will happen in the future.
Yes.
Because the history is also repeating all the time.
Yes.
The Tulip bubble, financial bubble, we're talking more than 500 years ago.
Yes.
But even that, we haven't learned. It's still happening with Bitcoin or subprime, the Asian market financial crisis, etc., etc.
Also, we can define the gold because I know a lot of people like to trade gold.
Commodity, yeah.
Yeah. First of all, you need to find the real value of the gold.
Exactly.
Yeah, the price may be going to higher and lower, but gold must have their own value.
Right.
So, but we don't know the real value of the gold. And I know maybe for the factory price, around 1,000. This is the minimum. So, when price is going to decrease, close to the 1,000, it's good chance to buy it because its real value for the gold is around maybe above 1,000. If the price is going too high, for example, right now, so 1,400, I think that's a little bit too much for right now.
Yeah.
Also, other things in the future market we need to consider. For example, this year rice will be shortage, so the price the price will go up, and people or the market will find, oh, rice business is good. Next year, maybe some people will plant more rice. If the supply going to,
how about the demand?
Yes, then if the supply going to increase, demand no change or the same, the price also can decrease.
Yeah. And also can decrease in a sudden, very sharply. So we have to be careful.
Yes.
Okay, so we close this topic. I hope that you like it, guys, and let's go on to the weekly Forex analysis. Okay?
Yes. So
you can start with it.
Yesterday we defined the economic data for the US for just a second. Here, the retailing seller data. It's been not too bad. It shows 0.4. But the forecasting in the market is 0.2, which means it's increased at least above people's forecasting. So right now, the moment is we are talking about the federal government will do the interest rate cut. We are talking lots about that. But it's also, I want to say, does the federal government really need to do the interest rate cuts? I will put the big question mark here. We see the the non-farmer payroll. It's good.
Yeah.
Yesterday,
numbers.
Yes, retailing seller number is good, and CPI, PPI also shows good. Inflation rates not too bad. It's going to up. So that really means federal government need to do the interest rate cut, or the Miss Trump want to do the interest rate cut. It's different because federal government is independent.
Yeah.
Government, White House, Trump want to push federal government do the interest rate change. But the market or some economic data shows it's not too bad. Maybe we can wait on not to hurry. I just want to mean that because right now the market most people defined end of this month interest rate will do the cuts. But I also want to ask like the traders, pay attention. Maybe this time we'll do no change. because all the economic data shows American economic is not too bad. So far, so good. So this is the real problem. And also, we defined if the federal government do the interest rate cuts, it's proceed. We are thinking the same. The market will not do the very big change, which means US dollar may not decrease a lot because all the people forecasting, they analyze will do the interest rate cuts. They do the cuts. They just I think the same like opinion. Nothing big change. So if the federal government do not do the interest rate cuts, say stable, they do no change, I think US dollar will increase a lot.
Okay, right.
Yes.
Yeah, but we have to be careful because if all the indicators are too positive,
Yes.
that means all these how to say policies
Yes.
will produce inflation. So actually, the central bank still has to battle against inflation.
Yes.
So I don't really know. I don't really think that the central bank, the Fed, sorry, if they won't touch the interest rate.
Yes.
I don't really think so.
Yes. So we need to see, waiting until end of this month.
Okay.
So let's see the.
But what will happen with the USD in this week?
Yes.
There will be an uptrend. What do you think?
Yes.
Uptrend.
We see the chart here. The US index for last week decreased, but it's support at the 200 moving average line, which the point is 96.8.
Okay.
So yesterday and the day before yesterday, the price continued goes up, which means it shows the positive waves. So because the economic data shows American economy, it's not too bad. So this is the reason the price goes up. So the upper pressure point, which at 97.5, above that it's around here 97.8 to 98. So the lower support here is also 200 average line. It's 96.8, and the lowest will be the 96.5. So the price moving average between, I can say, it's 96.5 until 97.8, maybe $1.30, just between that. So the price, if the dollar index goes up very close to the 98, maybe will decrease a little bit. If the price lower to the 96.5, it also will be up. So this is a very interesting things. Government want to do the interest rate cut, but they don't really want the dollar index decrease a lot. So this is the like confusing part.
Right. I see.
Yes. And we still have the 2 weeks can analyze does the federal government will do the interest rate cut or not. If cut, how much will be the good? 25, 50? If do not change, how the price will go in? If do the change with the 25, how the price going? With 50, how the price going? Yeah, we will define maybe 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's go to the next one.
Yes, Euro.
Euro USD.
Yes. As we know, the price for the dollar index increasing. It's for sure Euro will decrease.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, the central government, central bank for the European also said they also want to do the interest rate cuts. The interesting here right now, if American do the interest rate cut, Euro central bank will do the interest rate cut. We will see who will be the first. Yes. If central bank for the European will do the first interest rate cuts, which means Euro USD will decrease. Also for the US dollar index will go up. They are always opposite way. Right? If Federal government will do the interest rate cut. US dollar index decrease, and also euro increase. And in the future time, if euro central bank continue going to interest rate cuts, the price of the euro will decrease again. It will support US dollar index goes up. So which means in the future time, no matter what's the result, the dollar index will not decrease a lot. So this is my opinion. So for the euro support right now is here, 1.1200. If below this point, the second support will be the 1.1150. The upper arm, it's very easy to remember the number 1.1250. Upper arm 1.1300. 200 moving average line is around here right now, 1.1320. So the range for the euro, I can say it's upper arm 1.1300, and the lower support will be 1.1150. It's around maybe 250 range. So I think for this week, US dollar maybe will continue goes up, but not lots.
Okay.
Also, the euro will decrease. Right now, it's a very important line, support line will be 1.1200. If the price continue going down, and we'll see 1.1150.
Okay, that's the support.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is the bullion here. This is a purple one.
Oh, yeah.
Bullion channel, lower support will be here.
So the yellow one is the highest.
The pressure.
The pressure, sorry.
Yes.
No highest support. Pressure. Support, pressure.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go to the next one.
British pounds. We see for yesterday, the day before yesterday, the British pounds decreased a lot. So this is the two main reasons. First of all, is just first premisely maybe will coming up this week or next week. I think Johnson will be the high percentage will be the president, and also he want to the leaving European Union without contract. So no matter who will be the president, Johnson or Hunter, right now only two guys. No matter who will be the president, they also want leaving European Union without contract. So this is why the market will see. No matter who will be, the price decrease, the value of the pounds decrease. This is first of all. Second of all, central bank Carney, he also said in the future time maybe the central bank will do the interest rate cut. Before he said, UK's economic was very strong. They are going to increase the interest rate, but he right now changed. I think most central bank will do the interest rate cuts because the first leader will be the USA and the European, maybe Japanese, maybe Japan. Right now, yes, right now, UK also want to do the interest rate cuts. So this is the two main reasons. So this is why the price going down a lot. Right now, its support will be the 1.2400. And you guys remember, I already said it shows it's M ahead. If it's happened, right now it's happened. So the lowest support will be 1.2250. I already said maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago. So right now it's happened. If you guys do the sell British pounds, GBP, USD, I think you can make lots. Just I did here. You guys said you can see here. This is my account. I do 0.5 sale. Well, the price at 1.2500. It's very important support and breaks down the price going down. Also, another very important point is around 1.2560, just around there. I do the sale. Right now, I already make kind of good profits.
Okay.
Yes. So I will wait until the point I said 1.2250,
Right.
and I will close the account.
I see.
Yes. So this is the reason of why we doing the trade. Yeah. Also, we have only one goal: it's make the money, make the profits. So we do the analyze, we do a lot of like stuff only for one reason, one purpose. Yeah. So this is the British pounds I analyzed. Will continue decreasing.
Okay. So next one.
We can talk about the gold.
Okay, gold.
Okay. We can see the price right now. It's around 1,400.
Yeah.
The price up and down. It's continue waiting for the federal government to do the decision. Say do cut or not. If we say do cut, I think the price of gold may be going increase, but not lots, because most people define they will do the interest cut. If I just say if federal government do not do the interest rate cut or no change, I think the price will going down a lot, because we see here the lowest start. This is finish point, start point. We do the Fibonacci. It haven't reached the first support yet. I already said with the Fibonacci, if the price in the future want to continue goes up, first of all, they need going down for the first support, which at the point 0.328. Get stand up and price goes up. So it's not yet. Also, we see the triangle here. First high, sorry, not this one. First highest point, second highest point. We make the line. Also, maybe we can delete this one. Okay. Lowest, second lowest. We see the triangle here. The price just moving the range is between the triangle. So in the future time, the range will be small and small. Someday it will choose the decision, direction, up or down. But the triangle is already be here. So the price of the gold right now is up, down, up and down, up and down. The range around the pressure up will be the 1,400 30. 1430. The lowest support will be here. It's around 1,390, maybe 80, just around there. The price going up, down, up, down, up, down. Basically, we can understand right now the price is moving around with 1,400. If the price is going to up and we see the 1,420, 30, maybe we can do a little bit sell. Also, the price is going down to the 1,390. Maybe we can do a little bit buy. But when the price choose the direction, we need to wait for the federal government to do the decision.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's go to oil.
Yes. here. We see yesterday the oil price is going down a lot because for the some reasons. First of all, we're talking about global economic is slow down. China, America, also European, British, most developed countries, they are slow down their economy. So this is the reason why the market consider the oil price maybe do a little bit will going down because not too much demand for the oil price. Also for the Middle East, some country say just to do the increase their product. So this is the second reason the price going down. Also we see here price goes up, and down.
Yeah.
Also, the oil price going down is good news for us because I already mentioned in the future the oil price will be increased. It's for sure. This is the maintenance. So when the price going down and it's good chance or good point we are going to buy. We can see that for the oil limited product, we use more and we produce more. But once day, I think they will gone in the earth or the oil will be used. So this is why the oil price in the future time is continue going up because the supply going to less and less. The demand increase lots. We are using vehicle, airplane, ship, truck. Yeah, most time also with the plastics.
Yeah, plastic.
Yeah, plastic. Yeah, lots of things. Even some clothing, shoes, they made by the oil product. So this is my opinion. So in the future time, the price goes up. And how we defined it, the point. Now the point will be the 57.70. Here we see the bullish channel, the middle line will be around 57.10. So if the price continue going down, guys remember, when you see the price nearly around 50, buy it. No adopt. Buy it. In the future time, the price will for sure going up. But right now, we need to see if the 57 point can support the price.
Yeah.
In the future time, price goes up. If cannot support, the price going down. We see around nearly 50. So this is right now it's very interesting price here. It can go up and also can go down. We're not sure. But the one thing we can make sure when the price nearly 50, you guys see the price, buy it, no adopt.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, for the last currency pair,
the last one is
Japanese yen.
Japanese yen. Okay.
I love Japanese yen a lot. Yes. We see the price here right now, it's around 108. And for this week, we watch the news and find Japan and South Korea. Yeah, North Korea. Yeah, they have some conflict. Yeah, but we don't have more information about that. So this is the reason here, Japanese yen going down. But right now it's continue going up. And right now the range of the Japanese yen, USD JPY, the support will be 107. The pressure will be 109. Right now in the middle, 108. We need to wait. When the price nearly around 107, buy it. Just like the oil, no adopt. No question, just buy it. Because in the future time, it will continue will goes up. So right now the range will be the 107 and to 109.
Okay.
Yes.
Daily chart.
Yes.
Okay, so there is anything you want to add for your analysis?
This for right now the currency pair, your dollar index, we need to wait maybe 2 weeks to end of this month and see how the federal government do the decision. So when the decision maker, we can analyze in the future how it's going. But right now we need to see, like it's very important point at that moment, because first of all, previous of all, the federal government want to do the increase the interest rate. Right now, see no change and do the decrease interest rate. It will be effect for the long term for the dollar index. So we need to see the moment.
Okay, I see. Okay, so this is all for today, guys. I hope that you like this video, this special topic, and this analysis. We will do a new video for next week, but we haven't set the topic yet. So we'll let you know.
We will post. We will post.
Yeah, we'll post on Facebook and other platforms about the new topic. And I hope that the market has some more new movements, so then we have the opportunity to trade.
Yes.
Okay. So thank you, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you next week. Bye bye.
Bye bye.